Hey, what's up? My name's Caleb. I'm a full-time reseller. Today I'm going to be going over part of my thrift haul where I picked up over 100 items in just one day of thrifting. I'm going to go over each item, tell you why I picked it up, what I paid for it, and what I expect to sell it for. Let's jump into it. This first item is a Tommy Bahama shirt. I paid $15 for it. The reason I paid up for this is because it's actually new with tags and it's in the Island Zone model, which is a line of Tommy Bahama that sells really well. It also has a loud print with the hibiscus flowers on it, so I don't think I'll have a problem selling this quick for about 30 to 40 bucks. I paid $4 for some Under Armour golf shorts. These are great bread and butter items in my store and they sell quick for about 20 bucks plus shipping. I paid about $5 for these Polo Ralph Lauren cargo shorts. I don't pick up the regular chinos when they're just the basic color like this, but the cargos I do pick up when it's $5 or less. This next brand is definitely one to be on the lookout for. The brand is Alex Crane. I had never seen this brand before. When I saw it was 100% linen, I went ahead and looked it up. The comps were looking really strong on this item from this brand. I paid $3 for that pair and I actually got another pair as well. I paid $5 for this pair. Comps were looking anywhere from $50 to $80, but conservatively, I'll say I'll sell each for about 50 bucks. I paid $7.50 for a pair of Lululemon chino pants. These are great bread and butter sellers in my store. I try to pick them up anytime I can because they sell so quick. In the back right pocket, there's this dot which has the size and the model number. For men's items in Lululemon, the model number starts with M, so the model number on this is M5426S. I paid about $4 for these cool pants. Here's the logo to be on the lookout for. This is an excellent outdoor brand. It has a really high sell-through rate in most of the items. There's nothing too special about these pants, and I do think they're a bit of an older model, but I still think they'll sell for 30 bucks. I paid $5 for this Vineyard Vines Performance Polo. I'm only picking up the performance polos from Vineyard Vines, and going into golf season, they're gonna start selling quicker, and they've already been selling for me. I paid $6 for these cool shorts. These are actually a women's, so they do sell a little bit cheaper and a little bit slower than the men's pairs. On the newer models, the material tag is down inside the leg, and on the back one, this smaller tag, there's a style code. It's 4 digits. On this one, it is 6084. So what I do is I type that into Google to get the model name, and then I search that on eBay to get the most accurate results and get the most money for the item. I would guess these will sell for about 20 to 25 bucks. I paid $3 for these Tommy Bahama shorts. These are a really good bread and butter item from this brand. What I would call these are the cotton drawstring cargo shorts. They are cargo shorts and they have this drawstring. For whatever reason, this particular model is very sought after and sells a lot better than the typical Tommy Bahama shorts. These usually sell for about 25 bucks. I paid $5 for these Chubbies shorts. They're known for making kind of tight, shorter inseam. Here's the logo. It's down inside the pocket. They have more expensive items in this brand, but this is probably more of a bread and butter $20 to $25 sale. I paid $7.50 for these American Eagle cargo shorts. The only reason I picked these up is because they are new with tags. That's going to increase the sell-through rate a little bit and help me get a little bit more for these, probably about 25 bucks. I paid about $10 for these Peter Millar pants, and they are new with tags, which is a really great deal. They did have some marks on the front, so I'll have to list them as new with defects, but just because the brand retails so high, I'm sure somebody will buy these and try to get those stains out for probably about 30 to 40 bucks. Here's another pair of Peter Millar pants that I paid about $4 for. This is how I knew that they were Peter Millar, just walking down the rack. Once again, this is another brand where you can look down on this style code behind the material tag, ME0B39. I type that into Google, figure out what the model name is, and then when I search that into eBay, I get a lot better results than just typing in Peter Millar pants. I paid $12 for these J. Crew corduroy pants. The reason I picked them up at $12 is they were new with tags. Normally I pick these up if they were about $5 used and in a good size, but with new with tags, that's going to increase the sell-through rate and the sales price just a bit to make it worth paying up. I paid $7.50 for these Polo Ralph Lauren chino shorts. They're new with tags, so another no-brainer at under 10 bucks. Here's another new with tags Tommy Bahama shirt that I paid $15 for. This one wasn't the Island Zone, but it was 100% silk and had a really nice print on it, so I think it's going to be very similar to that other one, somewhere between 30 and 40 bucks. I paid about $5 for these Bonobos pants. The reason I picked these up is they have an elastic waist and a drawstring, and they're more like a jogger model. The basic like khaki chino pants I try to stay away from just because there's so many of them listed, but more specialty items in this brand like a jogger or the golf apparel, things like that can still sell really well. I would say these will sell for between 20 and 25. I paid $7.50 for these Buffalo David Bitten jeans. The only reason I grabbed these is they still had the tags on them. Once again, this is not an item I would really ever pick up if they were just used or if it was maybe like $1 at the bins in a really good size. size. Because they were new, I kind of wanted to try out this brand and see how they sold, because they have a high sales price, but a little bit slower of a sell-through rate, so I wanted to see if I could still sell them quickly because they're new with tags. I paid $4 for these vintage Guess denim shorts. These had a really cool old tag on them. Vintage Guess denim can sell really well. There's not much data because we're just kind of getting into shorts season, but I'm guessing these will still sell for about 20 bucks. I paid $5 for this Nike golf jacket. It's in a good size of XL and it's a full zip jacket, which is very desirable for going into the golf season. So I think this will sell for between 20 and 25. I paid $7 for these J. Crew jeans. They're in a good size of 36-32, and they just have a really nice heavyweight feel to them in a straight leg cut, which is a decent seller right now. I paid about $5 for these FootJoy golf pants. I am slowing down on picking up the golf shorts unless they're an upgraded line or have a crazy print on them, but the golf pants in good sizes I'm still willing to pick up. Here's another pair of J. Crew corduroys. These ones were in a great size of 31 by 34 and they were under $5, so this would be an example of when I'd pick it up when it's not new with tags. I paid about $10 for this Levi's denim jacket. Nothing too special with this one, but it's just a great bread and butter item, probably sell for about $30. I paid $5 for this Vineyard Vines Performance golf polo. I would normally pick up a lot of the performance golf polos, but this one has this very cool color block design and it kind of has a more of a knit texture, so I think this one might sell even better. Here's another pair of Under Armour golf shorts. Paid $5, gonna sell for $20. I paid $15 for this vintage polo country jacket. This has the same style as like the Bi-Swing jacket, but it's 100% cotton on the outside and has a really nice vintage feel to it. Comps were all over the place when I looked these up, but I wasn't gonna leave this vintage polo piece behind for $15. I paid $5 for this Realtree fishing shirt. The only reason I grabbed this is it's new with tags. I'm gonna list this now because this is the perfect time to be selling it and try to sell it for $20. I paid under $3 for this FootJoy DryJoys short sleeve jacket. This is the Hydrolite model, which sells really well. It does have a golf course embroidery on it, which will probably hurt the value unless that one happens to be worth something. But because this is the Hydrolite and DryJoys line, I still think this is a $25 jacket. You guys have seen these in a couple of my videos, but they had a bunch of these new with tags Bulwark FR jeans. And they must have found another pair because I had already picked all of them up, but these I only paid $4 for, and I just sold one the other day for $28 plus shipping. I paid $12 for this new with tags LL Bean shacket. If this was men's, I would totally be keeping this 100%, but it is women's. It has the nice snap buttons, and the retail price on this is $100. I would guess this will sell for about $50. I did pick up these FootJoy golf shoes. Nothing too crazy about these other than they're brand new and I only paid $7. FootJoy golf shoes are really easy to look up. They have a 5-digit code right above the size. This one is 58800. So type that into eBay or into Google if there's not many eBay results and be able to look these up pretty easily. It's a great time to be selling golf shoes. I would guess those will sell for $50. I paid $4 for these Izod saltwater chino shorts. The reason I picked these up is they are new with tags, and the Izod saltwater line does sell a little bit better than Izod, so when I find them really cheap and new with tags, I do pick them up and sell them quick for about $20. I paid $4 for these vintage Polo Ralph Lauren cargo shorts. Same exact thing as the other one. Because they're the cargos, I'm willing to pick them up. I paid $12 for this Ralph Lauren seersucker shirt. The reason I paid up to $12 for it is because it is new with tags. The retail price on here is $85, and I sell a lot of new with tags polo shirts, anywhere from $30 to $50 depending on the model. Because this one is seersucker and we're going into the perfect season, I would say about $35 to $40 plus shipping. I paid $3 for this Peter Millar Summer Comfort. The only reason I grabbed this is because it was so cheap at only $3. I'll probably list this really aggressively because these are getting a bit saturated. Try to list it for $20 and take $15 to $20. Paid $6 for this Tommy Bahama shirt. Has a nice loud pattern. It's 100% silk and it's size XL. All those things combined, I'll sell it for about $20. We got another pair of Polo Ralph Lauren cargo shorts. These ones are modern, but same deal. Paid $5 and I'll sell them for $20 to $25. I paid $7.50 for these On Cloud running pants. This is the logo that you want to be on the lookout for. The shoes in this brand really took off in popularity and sell amazingly well. They also started making clothing, and because the shoes are so popular, the clothing has really taken off and is selling for really good prices. I also found another pair in a different style, but the same brand. I paid $7.50 for these ones as well. I didn't even look these up because I've sold these for really good money in the past, but I would say a minimum of $40 each. I think that's about half the items, but I got to get to listing these things. I think with the rest of the items, I'm just going to be going live throughout the week to show you the rest of my finds, so make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live, and we'll see you in the next one.